I will admit, you guys, I stopped at CVS. I'm gonna pick up a box of pregnancy tests. Wagwan, what's up, you guys? Orvia Renee here, back with another video. If you are a returning viewer, thank y'all so much for stopping by my channel again and continuing to watch my videos. It really means so much to me. And if you are a newcomer, welcome to my channel. If you are looking for content surrounding faith, IVF, and if you want to experience my IVF journey with me, then you are in the right place, because we talk about all of that over here. All right, y'all, so let's get into it. We are 2 days post FET. Let me back up a little bit. All right, so we had our transfer October 8th. All right, 10:15 in the morning. Of course, you have to go in with a full bladder. Before we left home, I used the bathroom because I had already, my bladder was already full. Like, I'd been trying to stay hydrated, right? So we used the bathroom before we left the hotel, and then we get to the clinic and we get called back there, and my doctor, he took forever because he had 3 patients for transfers that day. The girl that was before me, she was in the room for forever waiting on my doctor. It took forever to get to her. So I was already dressed down in my gown, had my hairnet on, all of that, and of course I cannot use the bathroom, right? I have to have a full bladder. I had to pee so bad, you all. I had to pee so bad. My husband asked the nurse, he was like, how much longer is it gonna take? My transfer was scheduled for 10:15. We didn't go back to the room until like 10:50, right? And then we finished up probably about 11:20 or something, 11:25 or something like that. Told her, she was like, can you hold it? I was like, I'm gonna try. So when we got in there, you guys, I know this might be TMI, but I'm just giving you the real. All right, so we get in there, get on the table, still waiting for my doctor, right? Embryologist, he comes in and he confirms everything, right? He says your embryo looks really good. Of course, it's a surprise. We do not know the gender. So he's like, yes, embryo looks really good and healthy. So we're waiting for my doctor to come in, and finally come in, and then tell him, doctor, she said she has to use the bathroom. And I told him, as soon as he come in there, I tell him, I say, I am going to use the bathroom on you. And my nurse is like, oh, he's used to it, right? I'm sorry, it's not, come on. So of course he wants to talk about, everything that has led up to this point. He talks about, all right, Orvia, you had your tubes removed. We did you don't have endometriosis. We did your endometrial biopsy, which tested your uterus to see the health of it. And we have this one embryo we're going to be transferring today. I'm like, yes, doctor. Yes. So he starts. And of course, I'm praying at the same time. He's explaining what he's doing. My husband is there. He's holding my hand. He's like, baby, just, relax and everything. And like, I start peeing on him and I start crying. He's explaining, I'm like, yes, I see it, but tears are literally coming down the side of my face because I am tinkling on as he puts the catheter in as the embryo is going in, right? Y'all, that was the most stressful part for me. It didn't hurt, you feel a little pinch, right? But it didn't hurt, none of that. But y'all, I'm sorry it was TMI, but I had to tell y'all that. So the first day, I was good. Like, after the transfer, me and hubby, we took a little drive. We went and got some ice cream. Kind of chilled out, watched some movies. We watched some Martin, of course, that made me laugh for sure. And then we left the next day. We left the hotel after that, which was yesterday was my first day back to work. Then this morning, which I don't know why I did it, but this morning I tested with So, from like Amazon, you can buy the box of like ovulation test strips and pregnancy test strips, right? I'm pretty much done with the ovulation ones, but I have a whole bunch of pregnancy test strips. I never ever used them before, right? Because, of course. But I decided to use one this morning, and it kind of discouraged me. But I'm like, my husband's like, babe, it's the second day. Seriously, like, what are you doing, right? Yeah, I need to get out of my head. So I definitely asked God for him to renew my mind this morning, and for him to, take away the feelings of anxiety and stress, and for me to just trust and focus on everything that I've been praying about and having faith in, and trusting him in this process, right? And I have to understand, like, I am human just like everybody else. This walk is not easy. When I'm talking about this walk, I'm talking about a faith walk. You know what I'm saying? It sometimes comes with times where you feel doubt, or you feel unassured. So I really had to like get my mind right, ask God for him to renew my mind, for him to relieve me of this stress and worry. I took a walk at work. Y'all know my prayer walks. I took a walk, and I was talking to our baby, and I was talking to God, and I asked God to show me a sign. I said, God, show me a sign that this life that is in me is alive and well and healthy. And I said, Elizabeth and Mary, when they got together, their bellies leaped because of the life that was being created in their wombs. And I said, God, I need you to show me a sign. And literally, like an hour later, I was back at my desk in the office. I was sitting down, and I got some little cramps, like little twinges, little pinches, right? So I'm just trusting the process, all right? Trying to take it easy, not stress about it. I do go back for my blood test. As far as like how I'm feeling, I don't think I'm having any real symptoms yet. Like I said, I did feel a couple like pinches or twinges earlier today when I was taking my walk, but I did have a little bit of like a slight nausea earlier today as well. But I don't know if that was like just because of the transfer, or if that was like nervousness. We all experience it. I already know what it's gonna be. I trust God. I trust this process. I trust that he did not have me go through all of this for nothing. And so I just have to get out of my head. I'm gonna update you guys when you watch this video. It is a delayed post. I don't know exactly how delayed I'm going to post these videos. I'll just bear with me, be patient with me. So yeah, so I just got off of work. I'm going to just take it easy. But I will admit, you guys, I stopped at CVS. I'm gonna pick up a box of pregnancy tests. But I'm gonna try to hold out and wait a few more days before I test. So yeah, and I also got, of course, my favorite coconut water, right? I love the press one. The press one tastes so good and creamy. If you like coconut water, this one is so good. And like, you can mix it in other drinks and all that stuff. But yeah, I think my husband and I were supposed to like take a walk when he get off of work. God of creation, there at the start, before the beginning of time. No point of reference. You spoke to the dark and fleshed out the wonder of life.